So it's been a couple days since we picked up the Datsun. I haven't done anything on it yet, but now I'm going to give it its first wash, sort of figure out what to do with it, and then take off all the rusty panels. So we'll get into it. So this is essentially the Datsun's first wash in about 20 years, I think. I think it was last registered maybe in 2002. The car's all washed. Doesn't seem much cleaner than it was before. I didn't have any soap to hit it with, but what I'm going to do now is just take off all the rusty panels, the boot lid. I've got other ones to switch in, but I'm going to switch them in later once I've done the interior and some other things as well. Off. I don't really know what I was expecting that. So it's been a couple days since I last filmed. I sort of have put the idea of getting the doors off and the panels and replacing with the rust panels to the back of the priority list for a minute and just focus on the interior a bit. So I've gone and stripped the interior, hitting it with wire brushes on a drill and getting all those surface rust, and then just painting over that and just prepping it for when I have to put carpet in and things like that. Yeah, so I had a package come, which is a new radiator. So the stock radiator was a 2-row, I believe, and a little bit smaller than this one. This is a 3-row. Hopefully it'll cool a lot better and just be a bit more efficient. You would have seen in the earlier one it leaked like a sieve, so this was a bit of a must, and now hopefully I can have it idling without cooking the engine. They also sent me red hoses when I ordered black, because they said the black one's all cracked from being in storage for so long, which is annoying, but they'll do for now. Eventually I'll get some black ones. Something worth touching on as well is this help tapes. A couple of things I picked up. I got a magnetic bowl from Bunnings for like $6, which just holds all your screws in that when you're doing stuff, which it just sticks to your panels, which is really helpful. I've got a ratcheting screwdriver as well, and I bought one of these for sorting out bolts and screws. That was like $9. It just makes it a lot easier pulling stuff apart without losing everything. So yeah, I would recommend. This is the lower rad hose that I've just pulled off that was on it. It's completely toasted. I got straight in the bin. That old one is out. Now this one's out, I'll show a quick comparison between the two just to show like size difference. They're still both really small. This one here is a 2-row, I believe. And then this, the one I bought, is a 3. Hopefully it'll have some cooling benefits. Just being able to run it without dumping water everywhere will be a big plus. Radiator going in. So pretty much after messing around with it for an hour, the holes actually don't fit, so we're gonna have to drill them out so they fit. So after about 2 hours of stuffing around with it and trying to actually get it in, having to re-drill new holes in it, it's not working. So I think tomorrow I'm going to try and buy some longer bolts for it, and hopefully that'll help. But for now, I'm going to call it a night 'cause it's just not working out, and I'm just getting more frustrated. So I'll continue tomorrow. So it's the next day and it's finally in. It was way more work than it should have been. Big pain in the ass, but yeah, it's in now. So now I just got to chuck the hoses on. I got some new hose clamps. What I ended up having to do was drill it out like that much on either side, so they had room to shift. And then I had to get like bolts that were twice as long, because the the radiator, the plate, the mounting bracket is actually like twice the width of the stock one. So I think that was an issue as well. But I just got some stainless M6 by 20 stainless steel bolts and just chuck those in, and it worked. Put the hoses on and put some water in the car, and then should be good, hopefully. Once you die, 'cause you live, so the radiator's in finally. It was way more work than it should have been, but I've put it in. Hoses are connected up. I just need to run water through it and burp it out and just put some coolant in it. It was pretty good. Engine bay looks a lot better. Hopefully it does its job, but yeah, happy that's finally in. Probably can't see on camera, but it's actually smoky as hell. The choke is like engaged, so that could be what it is. Yeah, but it runs happily. I'll leave it idling for like 5 minutes, because so yeah, I guess I'll just leave it idling for a bit and just hope that I can get some more coolant into it. If not, then that's fine. But yeah, seems to be doing good. That's going to finish it up for this one. Radiator's in. It was a lot more work than it should have been, but it's in, so yeah. See you in the next one.